ORE token is not a security. The ORE token is not a stock. It is a video game token and is used for in-game purchases in ORE-supported websites, video games, and the ORE Forge NFT marketplace. No ownership guarantees a percentage of any ownership of ORE Systems Inc., any video games, content, media productions, or other, until options are extended. ORE Systems Inc. is a privately owned and operated organization that utilizes blockchain technologies and provides real-world value to the intrinsic video game currency. As such, please ensure you approach the ORE token at your own discretion. No one involved in this video is a financial advisor.
Yo, 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 what's up, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen.
For the millions. Wait, what's going on with Armando?
Yeah, what are you? Armando, we're live.
Hey,
we're live,
hey.
Armando.
My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm playing Osiris.
You're playing
with
Osiris.
Colin and Kizz. We're doing some tests. Yeah.
No.
Sorry. kind of more important.
Whoa.
Osiris. Hey, if anyone wants to join us and take a look at what we're doing, if you have a second screen, if you have another device, go on Discord. I think one of these guys may put the links out there in the Telegram channels in Twitter, wherever.
Right down below.
I'm doing that right now.
In there. I'm sorry, guys. Usually we do the intro, but I'm a little busy.
Oh, look at this guy.
We got a great show. Sure, yeah, we got a great show.
Hey, man, did you get fragged yet or what? How many times did you get killed?
Man, I ain't EKE. Flash.
Oh, EKE.
Yeah. And only but a goodie again.
You know, it just
doesn't
it don't get old.
We have a oh, there it is. Yes. Oh, hey, and I don't know if anyone's watching now on Discord, but if you are, the three of us, Kizz. Hey! I said no. I was gonna say don't shoot. I got a show to run, guys. These guys are sliding, so hopefully, we. Okay. We wanted to put it on our Google Meet here, but it was a little laggy, so we didn't want to give you guys the bad experience. But that's why we did set up this Discord thing.
There you go.
Is Nick dancing?
Are you getting killed or what?
I don't know if you can see it, guys.
I gotta go and watch this. I'm gonna go watch this.
Yeah, you can go watch it. Come right back, guys. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Look at that slide. Now slide to the left. Slide to the right.
One hop this time.
Jeez. Okay. So anyway, but yes, so as you can see, if you got someone's shooting at me. If you guys are on the Discord, this is the map called Wayland. What?
Should be a link in the description.
Yep, if you are, check it out. If not,
Telegram, there should be a link.
It's kind of a last-minute thing we wanted to show for you guys. Someone asked for some gameplay. Sure, we got some gameplay. As you can see, we chose a small map because there's only 3 of us. This is the room with a bunch of stairs. Obviously, a lot of camping areas. A lot of places where you can blouse someone in the back of the head, and you can blouse someone in the A. Right. So again, I can't tell who's on Discord, but I mean, here's my knife. Here's my I call this gun that you only have one shot at a time, and you can blow things up with, and it takes a while to reload. So you better not miss. That's the gun. That's what I call that gun. This is the latest version of our Osiris. And hello, Colin. Don't you shoot me? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. But yeah, this is our latest version. So a lot of updates. As you can see, he's doing the
game looks awesome.
You're watching it. Oh, good. Okay.
No, I played it too. Played it too.
So so I'm gonna keep walking around. I'm gonna try to walk around and let everyone know what kind of great show we have today. Right, we got that great show for you. We got a couple of guests today. We have not only is Nick playing the game today, we're gonna throw him on. And excuse me, Mr. Ryan Mata, I got a bone to pick with you because I was so excited. I thought maybe he would be on the show. Ryan Mata, if you
we
guys
really
don't
want
know,
Ryan. We want Ryan.
it would have been cool. We chatted a little bit on Twitter. He thought he could make it, but again, I'm not gonna hold him to it. I was just messing when I don't have a bone to pick with him. He's a busy guy. I was just trying to get
He's a
5
good
minutes
dude.
with him.
Smart
Good
dude.
dude.
We
He
love
he
Ryan.
gave us a shout out on our token. He told people to sell all your Legos, sell your kids to buy our token. I don't know if he did that himself, but again, Brian, maybe we can have you on one day.
We would love
Love
that.
to have you on. Would be great. We have Paisano. Hey, Paisano.
Paisano.
I never knew a guy named
Yeah.
Paisano. I only knew. I've never really said Paisano instead of watching The Sopranos. So I want to make sure I'm going to be nice to that guy when he's on the show. But he's on. Oh, look at these two. Oh man, I should just pop one here. I should just
Armando.
pop one of these rockets right here.
Armando,
Boom.
that's an interesting background you got there too, man. That's kind of looks a little
I
looks
don't know,
official. Looks official.
maybe Nick might mention something
Maybe
about
Nick will mention something about that.
what this is, but it ain't. I'm just gonna say it ain't a chess game. Don't you shoot me.
It ain't a
Don't
token
you shoot
company.
me. Oh, it's over. It's over. I'm shooting you, bitch. No! And oh look, he ain't dying.
Wow,
Did he take a health pack?
is that your game voice?
Oh, he ain't dying. All I know is he ain't dying. I'm gonna. Oh wait, where's my knife? Stab him in the back.
Nick made the game. You can't kill Nick. He made the game.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, he's respawning. That's what it was. But anyway, sorry, I was distracted. I'm going to stop
There you
playing
are.
now. Yes. So Paisano, thank you for finding time to be with us later on in our community segment. Really appreciate your time there.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, so I'm gonna skip the update portion because we have Nick on. I think Nick, we had a couple questions from the group. We had a couple questions from other guests. He took the time. Remember, every time we take him away from development for the game, for what this might be, it's just time not doing it. So again,
Sure.
his time is valuable. Really appreciate his time on the show. But remember, smash that alert button, subscribe
Also,
to our channels.
you can also sign up
Discord.
for our
Yeah.
affiliate program.
You got affiliate. You got our website. You got our shop, which means you can be an affiliate on our shop. Oh, which means you can buy token. Well, okay. So a couple things with buying token, guys. Unfortunately, because of our word's getting out, we're becoming the behemoth of a company that we are. There's fraud, right? Unfortunately, people are trying to buy our token and not use their own money. They use stolen credit cards, which obviously makes it kind of sucks for us. I can't find any better term, but it sucks for us because now we gotta work with the credit card companies. We gotta work with the payment companies and let them know that yes, this is this is real. This is fraudulent. This is real. This is fraudulent. But there were so many in a span of time where now we gotta wait. So unfortunately, you can't buy ORE token on our website with your credit card. Whether first it was PayPal,
Scammers, man.
scammers.
Hate
Then it
them,
was
man.
Stripe, scammers. Amazon Pay, scam. Come on, man. So, excuse me. You're going to have to buy it with other coin, right? And Jimmy,
Yes.
what are the coins? Pop quiz.
What can we use? We can
Every
use
week.
Binance.
week.
It's Bitcoin. We can use Dogecoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Tether, USD, coin.
You got it all right. So you can use all those coins to buy.
That's your
but-
best bet right now. That is your best bet right now.
Yeah. Or
Safe and secure transaction, just what we're all fighting for.
if you guys remember, back in the day when we started, October, November, December, January, March, 5 months ago.
It's only been 5 months.
5 months. that's
Pancake
nothing.
Swap. Pancake Swap.
Yes.
They've been there with us from the beginning.
Great
They're
place.
still there today. I use them. Why not? When there's a
Pancake
dip,
swap.
I buy. I use the Pancake Swap sometimes because I don't have Binance readily available. I don't got Doge.
No.
I don't have Ethereum. I don't got the Tether. I don't got Litecoin.
Why don't you have any of that? That's our business.
Well, I only have BNB smart.
The
chain
only one you need is ORE.
Yeah, and then I have to buy ORE with that. So, but maybe there'll be maybe this thing.
That's
behind me.
That's gonna be real important.
Yeah. What is that behind
you? Might not need. You might not need BNB.
Uh-oh. What are we?
Anyway, yeah. So unfortunately, those are you're going to have to buy it with those coins, or you're going to have to use Pancake Swap, because we're still working with the credit card companies, the payment companies, having a hard time. Even getting even getting stuff on our shop. It's just difficult. Whoever's trying to, you fraudulent people, please stop. Please
stay away.
Stay away. Go mess with go mess with Steam.
We got like
Xbox. Go mess
like
with
military dudes on this team. I don't know if you want that.
Have you seen man?
We got heavy duty military dudes on this team.
I'm just saying, Sean's neck is like the size of my head. Like it's just that, like I'm just saying. Sean's
a beast, but he's a lovable guy.
Yes, he is.
Contest. Ooh, Eric. You got some announcements at the end of the show.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was.
See, this is where it goes back to the cheating again. Like, just nobody can do anything on the level, man. Everything had to be cheated there too.
It's okay. It's okay. But we've addressed it, and we got something for you by the end of the show. So contest winners, pay attention, watch, because we might just drop it mid-show. So you're gonna have to pay attention.
And we're going by Twitter handle.
Yes, that is true. All right. So, without further ado, let me get. I think we've bantered on. Hopefully, they got some good Discord. I mean, I was trying to do both. Can't do both, but I'm gonna try to get Nick in here. Oh shoot! You know what? The reason why I couldn't shoot Nick, he's on my team. We turned off friendly fire. Whoops.
No, you guys never.
I wasn't paying. As you can see, I can't play.
Hey, there he is.
Oh,
Red leader. This is Red 5 standing by.
Who's this guy?
All right.
Uh-oh. Do you want some of it? You want to test the rocket launch?
Oh no! Here we go.
Yeah, where's Colin? Let's go get him.
Go get Colin.
I'm just gonna knife him.
They're teaming up on Colin.
Colin, if you could hear me.
If it looks a little janky, that's because this is a stream of a stream.
All right, let's go.
Trust me, it does not look like this.
I got your back, son. Way back. I want to live.
Where's he at?
Ooh, where's he at? I'm gonna run. You running? I'm running.
Hey,
Look at that. Look at where you get that guy? Is that a yummy gun?
Which one? Where's he at?
You're holding?
Oh, I thought. No, I don't think this one is. I can jump into the shop and show off some of this stuff.
Okay, we can do that next. But
Yeah.
let's.
Where's Colin at? He's hiding one of these
Let's
rooms.
just blow him in the.
I know he is. Where is he at? Where's he at?
Pop.
Colin.
Yep.
Oh, I ran out of ammo.
Oh, you better call that in.
I'll shoot him with my 9. Where's he at?
You threw up a sign. You put away your 9.
He's hiding.
All right, you go that way. I'll go this way.
Man. Yep. You got to clear your corners.
Clear corners.
Clear.
FBI, call out.
Yep. Call it out. Where's he at?
Where's he at? He's behind one of these weed plants.
Uh-oh.
No.
They're stalking Colin.
Where's he at, man? He's hiding. He's scared.
Come on, man. So again, this is the map called. Ooh.
Got him.
Oh, all right. Nice. See, can't run from this.
He lived longer than I did. He just survived longer than I did.
Just remember, YouTube, any lag this is a stream of a stream, so there's going to be lag.
If you were watching on Discord, it was probably better.
Discord probably looks better.
What's up, Nick? What's going
on?
What
up, guys?
How are you, Nick? How are you?
Good, man.
We haven't had you on in a while.
I know, it's been a little while. You guys have been busy, and it's hard to get time on your show.
Yeah, we're so.
We only allow a certain, a particular clientele on our show. Yeah. You gotta have.
We're booked out months in advance, Nick. I'm sorry, it's months.
I mean, it takes time. I had to take time away from doing the interviews and stuff like that, and finally got time to get her show.
Nick, your mic's a little janky. It's a little crackly and stuff. I'm sorry.
We're just gonna get rid of it completely. Hold on a second here.
Hey, Nick, and by the way, if you would like to be a guest on our show again, I would suggest booking for the 2023 episodes that are going to be next year because we're that backed up.
Oh, shoot. Okay,
That
good.
better?
Yeah, right.
There we go.
I was gonna say,
We
you can
use
do
the real
paid
mic.
advertising, Nick, if you want. Just send the three of us maybe 2-3 BNB each,
Yes.
and then you can get on
Sir.
whenever you want.
Sir.
When B&B, sir.
Sir.
when BNB. All right, Nick. So what's going on, man?
Man,
How's the
things
ORE
are
system?
good, bro. Dude, things are good. Things are growing. Huge things are happening. I mean, as you can see, Osiris is currently playing, and we've got our private beta going on right now. So we brought in a special team to do some private in-game testing. We got some beta testers going on. We've got ORE Forge that's coming on V2. Super excited. Super excited about V2, man.
I've seen it. It looks really good.
Yeah. Do you want to give the users maybe a taste of?
You want a little sneak peek?
I mean,
Oh, see, why you gotta ask?
I mean,
okay.
it's kind of like a drug, right? You always give a little taste, and then they come back for more.
So,
right? Because otherwise, it's just there.
So yeah, so this here, man, this here is the next version, bro.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
So
it's pretty sleek.
This is the coming of Forge. This is the culmination of hundreds and thousands of sleepless, multiple people's hours. This is just that. It's got that good feel to it, you know.
Yeah, there's me. There's my profile. Yay.
Yep, that's you, baby. That's you, Jimmy. Right there, man.
There you go. There you go.
So
Hey,
you'll
you got
be
a little
able to,
NFT there too. Look at that. Look at
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I got some music up there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
you know, we've got just the usage. I mean, the simplifying, you know, the minting process, making it just nicer and easier to use, and
Looks beautiful.
man, just
That looks sleek,
some
man. That looks.
huge things, much nicer, you know, functional feel to everything. I'm excited about it.
Oh yeah, so am I.
You know, and then with that, you know, with Forge 2 comes Stealth and the beta release for Osiris Protocol. So the open beta comes with that. I mean, just everything's starting to finally, you know, get that lineup, and then, you know, there's just so many cool things that are actually coming down the pipe and starting to happen.
Yeah, that's not even the end of it.
No, not at all.
That's just
Not at all.
the
I mean, if we take a look at the token, you know, since we started this project back in November, we've already put over $100,000 back into LP and open market buys. We continue to support the entire ecosystem, and you know, Armando, what is that? What is that thing behind you?
Yeah,
I don't know, because a lot of people. I mean, you know, blockchain. When people hear blockchain, right? Blocks, right?
Yep.
I mean, these. Oh, that's my green screen. So these are blocks, right? And blockchain. So that people just think it's crypto. Like, oh, that's crypto. That's a token. But I mean, Nick, the crypto portion, the token was always just the, you know, that was just the introduction into the ORE system, and then it was the game, and then it was the Forge, and then the Stealth. So and hoping, I mean, I know we see it every day, and a lot of our community members are starting to see that. Okay, so they started with just a token. They were just a token that we had no idea what it was about. Oh, it goes to the game. Oh, cool. But it's part of something called the Forge. But now now there's a Stealth that was new. But hopefully people are seeing this evolution of this ORE system. Can you kind of let we know, but can you let the community know what is really happening at the ORE system?
Yeah, you know, part of the biggest thing is really that education, right? Getting the understanding that blockchain isn't crypto. Crypto runs on blockchain, and blockchain is a technology, right? So when you look at the fundamental technology of blockchain, the easiest way to think about it is it's a database, right? It's a database with extra features, things like immutability, things like the ability to be distributed, things like anonymity. But there's so many more things that blockchain as a technology can do. And this is where we're starting to see it, an ORE system for the enterprise. And when we start talking about enterprise blockchain, I'm not talking about, Chase buying Bitcoin and now you can buy Bitcoin at your local bank. I'm talking more about the logistics, the insurance industries, and the industries that are using the data technology of databases, but can actually get huge benefits from security, from the immutability, the auditing functionality that blockchain at its core really offers. So, for us, and coming from more of that big corporate environment, I mean, my background, I was at HP, I was at Rapid7, I was at a couple of the other really big organizations, dealt with state, dealt with government, dealt with all kinds of stuff in my time, and understanding that the core functions, right, have to be solidified, have to be tried, trusted, true, and you can't have user hurdles. You can't have crypto tokens necessarily that are trying to drive the usage of it, because then the business has to go into the hurdle of dealing with the SEC, dealing with cryptocurrencies, understanding how that plays to it. And they lose out on really kind of the benefits of blockchain for the enterprise. So what we are working on, and the little sneak peek for Armando there in the background, is what we're working on is we're specifically working on, and we whispered about this months ago.
Oh boy, he's
Black
showing
Knight.
it.
Oh,
Black Knight. So this is a gasless, permissioned enterprise blockchain that allows for the same functionalities, right? The same technologies of blockchain, but it gives us more strength and more power, because integrating the functional usage of gasless transactions, now things like the ORE system and Osiris protocol, right? You still have to have BNB. You still have to have the that crypto token to do the in-game transactions. So you're inhibiting the user, right? Because they have to go through extra steps. The goal is to take those same technologies, the same smart contract that we're using on BSC, the same about the bridging functionality. It's all about coming into the functional world of things like Hyperledger, and bringing those technologies to us as a core allows us to also bring these to other organizations. And ORE System, right, being that solutions company, that tried and true architecture organization that provides the underlying architecture for things like Stealth, things like the ORE token, things like Osiris protocol, the Forge, all of that. This allows us to integrate other enterprises into those potential opportunities from, like I said, logistics, the insurance industry, the real estate industry, anything that needs those immutable data. And the way that private or the enterprise blockchain is it increases the security, because it reduces the amount of necessarily the public anonymity, but it increases the security of the user. And by doing that, that's where organizations can start to jump on and actually start to use it. So as we start to launch Black Knight for ourselves, for other organizations, and bring that technology in, we're also eyeing to make sure that we're not fundamentally forgetting about any of the technologies or anything else, because the goal is really to have a complete ecosystem. So as as we migrate and move towards the Hyperledger, right, foundational piece of it, we can still support all of those other environments and have functional, architecture that allows us to be planning this stuff in the future. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, so from what you were just saying, a lot of people are saying, the first thing they really honed on was gasless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoa, gasless. What is that? So, but what I hope people are understanding is that, so the Osiris protocol, the Stealth, right, the Forge, those are all the like we like to call the sexy aspects of technology, right? But it's all built on something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you have the nice face, right? You have the nice face. What
That's
a
why
jerk.
you do the show and not me, man.
So you have the face of the thing, but without the whole back end technology, the blockchain, right? The face is useless. Then it's just it's a crap token, right? It's a crap game. It's a game that has no utility. It's a token that just is a token that will get rug pulled. But yeah, so that's so you mentioned uh, we're a blockchain solutions company. Have you been in contact, or have we started looking into particular environments where we can use blockchain as a service?
Yeah, one of the biggest ones that we've seen a lot of traction is the logistics space, right? Being able to manage and validate ownership and custodianship of items through tracking is something that we've seen a lot of interest in. The other side is, like I said before, the insurance side of the house. All of these systems, right, that use antiquated, outdated systems, lots of paperwork, those types of things. Organizations, right, can convert those paper documents to NFTs, right? Because an NFT is just a data element it's an image element in the database of the blockchain. So you can still utilize those immutable records that people can use as contracts and sign in a business context, right? With validated hashing and everything else inside of the network, that for an auditing and for validation and all of those things that organizations need for the specific validation points. The blockchain is beautiful for that. You can't find that technology in other places.
Mm. That's oh yeah, no, this cough thing.
I know.
The technology is cool, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah, it is.
You talk about looking at what the fundamentals are that go into EVMs, and by EVMs I mean the Ethereum virtual machines and the smart contracts that run onto it. And this is where, hopefully, I'm not nerding out too much, but
nerd out all you want, man.
but like all of those technologies, even on Ethereum, even on Binance, the underlying technology is fairly aged. The growth of it spurred the adoption, spurred the knowledge, right? The everyday interaction that people were having.
Right.
But the underlying technology of it has really only changed in semi fundamental ways. Proof of work versus proof of stake versus the types of algorithms that are being used and things like that. The fundamental idea is the same. It's just taking the context of all of the hurdles that people see in the technology right now where it's applied, being that it is quote unquote crypto, and breaking the understanding of blockchain doesn't necessarily mean crypto, and crypto runs on blockchain.
Yeah.
So there's just core fundamental things that are key to making the success of blockchain as a technology long into the future. And we are at a very cool, very, very, very early spot on where this actually goes in the grand scheme of humanity, man.
It's changing the world, man. It's already started and can't be stopped. Changing the world.
You have all these companies buying into the metaverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
NBA buys into the metaverse. Victoria's Secret buys into the metaverse. Love to see that. But the metaverse runs on what?
That's exactly it. If nobody talks about the architecture, bro.
Nope.
I mean, I want to make blockchain as simplified and easy and synonymous with cloud computing as AWS, bro. That's my goal.
Yeah, or instead of people going the metaverse, it's all about the blockchain, right? And now these companies that are buying into the metaverse, that are buying into NFTs, eventually, and they already are thinking, well, this is a great technology for like NFTs and all that jazz in the metaverse, but what about like my POS system. This
Yeah.
shit is old. How
That's
can I make this
exactly it.
better?
Well, and you know, when all of a sudden when you break down like all of the barriers and all of the fear and all of the, you know, the buzzwords, dude, the blockchain is just a database. So those sales receipts on your POS, you know, validating the time that transaction happened,
Just tables.
it's just an
It's
entry on a
rows
block.
and columns.
You know, and the beauty with the enterprise version of blockchain is you can scale that. You can, and it becomes stronger as you build the blockchain and you build that with the other organizations. And that's where, you know, the power and the security and the everything is. I mean, if you take a look at, you know, the security stuff, right? We went through the Certec audit. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
That was the biggest joke of my security career. Okay.
When Certec.
Okay.
When audit.
That was absolutely a joke as far as security audits go. Okay.
We still love you, Certec. We still love you.
I mean, we got the stamp. We're on the scoreboard. All of these security companies, and this is, man, my core comes from security. Okay, and there's a reason that I've been in information security long before it was ever called cyber, and never sold out. It's because I actually care. You know, like, I care what I do and how I do it for my clients and my partners. You know, at the end of the day, I want to do right by them more than I'm in it to make a buck. Okay, and that may not be how everybody feels, you know, but that's how I feel. Because if I'm doing it right and I'm doing it right by my clients, then I'm doing something to benefit somebody else. They're expecting me to perform to a certain level to provide them the warm and fuzzies, if you will, right, of whatever the engagement is. All right, Certec, all they did was they took our smart contract. They didn't do a pen test. They threw it through a scanner. Okay, found all the stuff that I had already found and fixed, and then decided to argue with me about whether it was fixed or not. Okay, not only that, when we actually stepped through it, where they were pointing out and looking at the code line for line and walking through it, the fundamental applications of what they were applying were what was coming from the automated tool. Okay, that doesn't mean that everybody out there, right? There's lots of big companies in the information security, cybersecurity industry, right? They're all making millions and millions of dollars a year. Okay, not every one of them is equal. So there are companies out there that do specialize in doing real security audits and things like that for these smart contracts. And, you know, for me, coming from that background, that's one of the things that, like, when I'm talking about enterprise solutions, we take into account, right? And we make sure that not only are we doing our due diligence around the security aspect of it, but we're doing the testing. We're making sure that whether it's ours, a third party, you know, other organizations, and this goes to, you know, when we first launched, we wanted the Certec audit, we wanted the Driven X audit, we wanted all these multiple security audits because, for me, that was a sign that we were going to make sure that we, you know, showcase to the community that we were taking this forefront. But when you actually go and look at what these services are, it's FUBAR. They're junk. Okay, you can go out and you can purchase these tools, right, for thousandths of a percent, right? And obviously, for somebody that has no clue what the results are, what the code is, how that actually functions, they have to rely on these companies to do right by them. For me, I have the benefit of calling bullshit because A, I'm not scared to, and B, I've probably been doing this longer than the majority of them have, you know, have been even calling
Kids out
themselves
of college.
in the industry.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yep.
They don't know.
So when we're talking about doing these audits, we're going to continue to do audits. Driven X, it's on the platform. I don't know, you know, until we do an assessment of what they're actually doing and under the hood to find whether it's actually valuable to do it or not. So the fact that, you know, Driven X, CertiK, they have some value right out there. If there's somebody out there that's not able to go through and actually look at this stuff and understand it, it has some value. But if you're actually looking for the real hardcore, true security, like what is going to happen to the smart contract if somebody does flash loans against this another chain and all the rest, that's not what most of these companies are selling. And it's just, I feel bad for companies that don't understand what actually goes into this stuff.
Yeah. Whew. Mind blown.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be on Google later, trying to Google some of this stuff, man. We're just trying to keep up with you, Nick. I'll be honest with you. We really are.
Sorry.
No.
No, so I mean, so pretty much, Nick. But we still thank you, Sir Tick. Please keep our reports current, and we value your input. No, so pretty much just, you know, for anyone looking for security or a blockchain solution company, or a system. That's what we're trying to say. We're a blockchain solution company. We rebranded in January, and as you can see, things are coming out. Black Knight, as you can see, it's very, very. Oh, by the way, if you guys like this logo,
I have a suggestion. If you guys don't mind,
you know who made that?
Yes.
Oh no.
And he's right in the bottom corner there. At least from what I'm looking at.
I made
it. Jimmy put it together.
I mean, one of the questions came: how does all the enterprise stuff development impact the token price? The easier it is, and the cheaper it is for any one of these developers to get in, right? You get the gasless system, you get ease of use. The token goes with it. The token is the core fundamental eco of the entire ORE system, right? The integration, the usage on Forge, inside of Hyperledger, it's all still the same token. All it is it's providing it so that it's easier to use for the end user, easier to interact with, less restrictive because you don't have any of those, you know, gas prices that are required inside of the system, inside of Hyperledger. With the bridging, you know, say a developer wants to actually develop on Polygon, wants to develop on BSC, it's that same token that carries through the entire ecosystem. There's never a point where we break away from the token, when we break away from the Forge, when we break away from any of these core fundamental pieces. All it is it's making it more adaptable and be able to scale through the long term and the lifespan of everything.
Yep, and I called that. I knew that someone was going to ask that question, and thank you, Justin, for that question. But I actually asked Nick that right before this when we started talking about, us as a blockchain. So that was my question: is it internal? As a guy inside the company, I'm like, I wanted to know the same thing. So, Justin, you and I, man, thank you, thank you for that. Man, so anything else going on, Nick, that you wanna enlighten us with? I mean,
just want to vent.
Feel like there's.
You just want to vent. I mean, you have an audience. You have an audience, bro. Vent.
Yeah. Man, no. I mean, I don't like. I'm not trying to vent, and I'm not saying that they're 100% worthless. All I'm saying is that, there's a reason that cybersecurity is some multi-billion dollar a year business. And I promise you, they're not all what they sell. So that's the end of my.
You heard it.
My soapbox.
Nick, I know you've heard me say this to you multiple times, man. I'm just waiting for the Kizz life history book we could all read about your trials and tribulations and life in the cybersecurity.
The life and times of Kizz.
It's not quite a book, but we did get rated one of the top 10 blockchain provider companies in the U.S. here by Enterprise Security Magazine. So
that I can't wait.
That'll be coming out here, and that'll be available. And like I said, I had to step away from my other appearances. You'll see this face on the cover.
I can't wait for that, man. We got to have a sneak peek of that too. And speaking of that, you've had several interviews with What the Truck, U.S. News, they keep coming.
Man, U.S. News. We had What the Truck. We had Cube. I've got the Finimize webinar coming up.
All links in the description.
Yep.
We've got God. There's so many. There's an insurance seminar that I'm doing in a couple months here. I think it's in May.
And they keep coming. They're coming. They're almost coming too.
Man,
me and Jimmy can't keep up with it. I'll just tell you that.
There's a lot of buzz out there, you know, and it's different than like say banner ads and stuff like that. Like these are people that are actually coming to talk to us and learn about what we're doing and asking real questions and stuff like that. So, you know, who knows? Maybe there will be a book somewhere down the line.
I'm hoping so, man. We're gonna mint that as an NFT, and you're gonna be able to buy. I'm gonna buy my. I'm hoping I'll get the first copy because, like I said, I've gotten to hear some of your stories. I'm not gonna share them now because we'll, in anticipation of you doing that book one day. But
if that happens, I'll put a set of NFTs up on the Forge, and you can get a signed copy.
Again, I'll save any surprises, but I know there was quite a few times stuff that Nick had told me about. It's like, is that really like that happened? You know, really wild, crazy stuff. You know, and you just wouldn't expect it. But I guess actually you would. The world of cybersecurity, man. I love it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I've just been around for a long time. I mean, I got my start back in 1987, bro. That was the first time that's the first time I touched a computer was 1987.
Commodore 64?
No, actually, yeah, I had a 64. I had an original Atari, but I was on an Apple before the 2E, and then I wrote my first program. Yep, wrote my first program on an Apple 2E in BASIC before there was hard drives, all in RAM, and I had a 5 1/4 disc. That's how old I am.
Ooh, 5 1/4. Those are my favorite discs. Not those Windows 3.11 11 floppies that you need.
Man, I had all 21 floppy disks, 3.5 disks to install Windows NT 4.0. I was a system admin on NT 4.0 with Novell systems running on top.
That's wild. That's wild.
Dude, I've been
how long did I got to ask? How long did that take for a download like that? That's, I mean, for what you said.
Dude, there was no downloads back then.
Well, not download, but disc rather.
You had to actually go and get discs. You went to like EB Games or
it was like 11 discs.
Yeah, there was
insert next disc.
Egghead Software, I think it was. Babbage's back then.
Babbage's.
Was that so? Of course, I'm going to bring up Oregon Trail because everyone does when you're going.
Dude,
that far back,
I remember going to the computer store with my dad as a kid, and they would have a wall of these clear plastic hangers, and it was just all the discs with these printed labels.
I actually remember that.
And it was just random stuff that either people wrote or, dude, that was the ages, man. Back in the day of like. You know, Oregon Trail and all of that stuff, bro.
I don't care. I'll still play. I'll still die in those, man. Easy kill, easy die, Eric, as I guess what they would call me for that. But I had a Texas Instrument. That's the only. That's maybe the first console I ever got, and that was a hand-me-down. That thing was interesting. I actually missed it.
I had a Commodore 64.
Cool. I mean, everyone had Atari. That's obviously like a staple in the arcade game or home video game.
I'm gonna throw it out there. If anybody has a lead on a Casio QL-10, send me a DM.
QL-10.
Yeah, Casio QL-10.
Got it.
Working order. Working
order. Look out for
that. That's one of the things I want for my collection.
Nice.
I would love to see what you have in your collection, man. I'm sure you got some oldies and goodies, man.
Dude, I've got some old stuff still. I have a portable computer from 89, 90.
So it's funny because you said portable computer. Would that be the same as a laptop? I've never.
No.
Okay, all right.
This is definitely not a laptop. So it's about the size of a rack mount server, a big one, and the full size keyboard folds up and locks in front of it, and the screen is about this big, and it but it plays MIDI sounds.
Wow. Hey Jimmy, we might have to look into that, man. That sounds cool.
Sounds fun to me.
I love that stuff, man. Oh, I love that stuff, man. Come on, it's our history, in electronics,
For sure.
in the gaming world, and that's great. Portable computer, man. That's wild. That's wild, man.
I've just been around forever, bro. I was
You don't
born
look
on
it.
the internet.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, right.
40 this year, man. And 20,
That's young, man. That's young.
23 of them spent in a career, and even started my first company when I was a sophomore in high school, man.
I love
wash?
it. Yeah.
What was it?
No,
Car
it
wash.
was a computer, just tech support company, and my first clients were parents and teachers.
Oh,
And then my high school actually hired me my junior year. I was the system administrator, got paid to go to my junior and senior year of high school, had my own office and everything.
Nice.
Come on, look at this guy, man. Oh my god.
look at this guy.
That's got to
And
be
now
the intro
he's-
of the book,
He's the founder of this thing.
This
ORE
thing.
system.
So, all right, guys, I will let you get on with your show. I've taken enough time. I really appreciate it. I know you guys got community guests and stuff to do.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I really
this was
appreciate
great. This was great.
That we do. Well, Nick, thank you again for your time. Really appreciate it. Again, I know that every time we take you away from, every time you're on the show, we're taking you away from the work that you want to be doing. So again, really appreciate it. And I think I'm going to go clear my throat. We might go to a commercial, and we'll be back in about a minute or so. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it. Jimmy, I'm gonna.
Armando just dying over here.
Oh,
Red 5
man.
standing by.
Oh, I got them all mixed up here. Well, that was great. That was good to have.
was.
That was good to have Nick on the
That was
show.
awesome.
I mean, I don't get to see him all week.
You know what? It's really been rare that we really get to talk to him all that often. So that was
No,
actually
that's
really
good. It's
cool
good
to
that
have
he's
him
on the show. I'm glad like everybody in the community enjoyed that too. There's a lot of chatter going on. That's cool.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's just if those in the community watching, or those who will be watching, to the millions and millions who
Millions.
will eventually watch this, remember, if there's anything you took away from what Nick said, was that crypto is not blockchain. Crypto runs on blockchain,
Right.
and we're about to go crazy on the blockchain.
We're going nuts on the
Details to follow,
blockchain tip.
but
I
I'm just
actually-
saying.
Also,
People
all
are
right.
calling us. People are calling us saying, "How do we fix this
Right.
outdated system?"
How do we get involved in this?
Yeah, not from an NFT standpoint, which is okay.
No, that's
Not from a
okay.
crypto standpoint, but the technology that's running these NFTs,
Sure.
these crypto things. How do we get in there? And I've been fortunate enough to been part of those conversations, and it's pretty crazy how how we're opening eyes of these corporations, much bigger than us, right?
Mhm.
And they're like, "Help us! Oh, tell us!" Right? They're begging us for this information, and for the work. So get ready to be busy, boys.
It's gonna change the world.
Changing the world. And the video game was just the entry into this world, right? Because
Sure.
that's where we thought it would be the best place to do it, because that's where you get the biggest community. Video game technology is just everything needs to be fast, quick, right?
Yep.
Well, why can't we make everything fast, quick for all these other organizations? So again, can't wait. So Paisano.
And Armando, I just gotta say something real quick before we jump on. I'm gonna petition that you're gonna be part of that logo, the Black Knight behind you, because we're looking at your face in there. You kind of fit. Your face fits
Who are
with
you going to
with
petition to? There's 7
the
of us.
community. Well, they're
There's like 6
hey,
of us.
it'll be a quick petition. I'll get that signed quickly.
All right, let's get Paisano in here. I don't know, Paisano, if you've been listening, watching, thank you so much for being patient. Sometimes we get off on tangents and we just start to talk about anything and everything that comes in our minds.
Paisano, we
So-
welcome you once you're in. If he's
Think he should be coming in soon. I feel, I kind of miss my warrior hour.
yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, we got here.
I'm here. What's
Hey.
up?
Hello,
I'm just calling
sir.
from the islands. What's
Oh,
up?
You
fellas?
are.
He's out there in the islands.
I got
I'm
stuff going on.
I'm on my
Nice.
spaceship too.
How's it? Yeah, it's been a great show so far, man. It was awesome to see the founder on there, and,
Yeah.
and it's I'll tell you that he's onto it. He's got it, guys. And there's not many projects that are around right now that people get it. And by the time they get it, it's already over for them.
Sure.
Yeah.
And this project is in a position right now that when I look at the chart, it honestly blows my mind. I look at the chart and I go, do you know how many normal average people right now, if they get a hold of this right now on where it's at, that it will change their life forever?
It
And
will.
all the people that said, man, if it just went down just a little bit, I wish I bought it out the dip. Well, the dip is here.
Yeah.
And I'm just buying a little bit more every day. But if you guys, if they get a hold of this, 6 months from now, they'll be like, it's the best purchase I ever made.
That's what we're hoping for.
I
That's
told
what's
you I
gonna
like
happen,
this guy,
guys.
guys. I told you. I didn't even get to ask a
Absolutely.
question yet.
Yeah,
Man,
he's already into it.
Sorry,
Go-
don't want to steal the show. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
hey, it's
no,
totally
no.
fine, man. You're excited. We're excited that you're excited.
It's infectious,
Yeah.
man. That excitement's infectious.
Sure.
I
oh,
know,
yeah.
geez. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You don't want to be saying, man. All the times I said shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shoulda,
Yeah,
I shoulda,
and-
I shoulda took Nick's call. I shoulda said, yeah, I'll do that war thing, whatever, Nick.
Right.
And
we'll
that's
try
the
it out.
point, guys. And let me just say, go into it. Is it, I consider Aura a forever hold, right? Right now, the only projects I look into currently is recession proof. This project is recession proof.
I think so too.
And it's one of those things, you think about it, all the things we just went through, right? You have all these things that people don't want to leave their house. They're scared of being sick. They're scared of all these things happening. What are they going to do? They want to go and escape. They want to play their games. They want to go in the metaverse. And then you got these companies, they're worried about security because guess what? Hackers are going to step up their game too, right? They're going to go out there and try to hack. Can't hack the blockchain. So you guys are going to offer a service that every week Amazon's getting hacked, Google's getting hacked, all these people are getting hacked, and they're going to be like, what are we going to do? And you guys have the answer to it.
Yes, we do.
Man,
This is awesome,
I think we just
man.
found the new host for the show.
I think
Yeah!
I think he just answered all our questions too. I mean,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
Oh, God, guys.
Paisano, you're hired. Paisano, you're hired. You're hired.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Jeez.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
just a loyal investor. Justin or Lord Veravin, I call him LV, got me in on this.
Oh boy.
Because what I've learned about this space, if you can find some guys that are successful that you trust, hit your wagon to them and just go with the trust. So I'm not in your guys' room that often because you got one of the best in Justin taking care of your room.
Yeah.
I mean,
thank you, Justin. Thank you, buddy.
The videos he puts out and stuff, this is what I want to say to your community. You guys have more tools than any community that I've seen in crypto with the videos and the content that these guys are putting out.
Yep.
If you can't
Amazing
convince
they are.
people to invest in crypto with just the videos that you have that are real world, stars, doesn't matter, then you might not want to be in this space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you guys have more tools than anybody I know. I
Man.
know.
We have a very supportive community. It's amazing. How amazing.
Yep.
We do.
You do.
I agree.
We do.
Okay,
I mean,
sorry.
is that one of the things you find unique about us compared to like other projects you've been a part of?
Yeah, honestly, with the content and just the videos, man, with Rappaport and just coming, even that
That was awesome.
the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff, man. It's one of those things where there's a disconnect with people, and when you bring up the word crypto, right? But then we can bring those guys that they see and put it in front of them. They're like, wait a minute, these guys, that's the connection,
Yeah.
right? Because that's what we're really trying to do. They say, 9% of the world's adopted crypto. That, yeah, it's real, you know what I mean? But that means 91% isn't. So that's the market that I feel that the companies need to go after. Go after those people that aren't in it. Because these people in this BSC space, let's just be honest right now. This BSC space, to me, 90% of it's all a joke anyway. It's Meta, Doja, Zilla, Inu, Doji, you know what I mean? And it's worth nothing. You guys put your faces on here every week. So that's what, so me, if people don't put their faces out there, and if they're not, I don't want anything to do with it, right? Because to me, when things don't go right, I like seeing people's faces. It's like, can you handle the pressure? Because I have seen a couple projects that the guys seem like they could handle it. And guess what? It launched smooth. Everything went smooth. And guess what happened as soon as the turbulence happened? They freaking fell apart.
Gone. Whoa, where'd you go?
Yeah, that's the point. Where did they go? Exactly. And so you guys you're tried and true. So the best part that I could say about you guys right now is going through these storms, you're still here moving forward. Nothing's changed.
Nothing.
In fact, it just gives you more motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's what it is. Because so many of these people just, oh, it's not going on. I'm just going to jump from this project to this project to this project. This is one of those projects. If you really want to invest in a company and not some sort of pump and dump, then that's what you want to be a part of. This is a company that's solving problems, and it's fluid. See, here's the thing. If you're not fluid in this space, we all know crypto in a week, you're pretty much, a week is like a year for us, right?
Sure. Oh,
it's like, man, that was a week ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, you got to be fluid. So it's like, yeah, that was my idea last week, just like you guys keep doing, right? We got the SDK, then we got this. We're helping out the insurance companies. We're helping out all the people that are lost. You know what I mean? He's coming up with the ideas, and he's the guy. He even has the look of the guy that's the mad scientist. You know what I mean?
The mad scientist.
It's hard to get both. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like you get the mad scientist and you see his face, it just don't match. But he's got the look of the mad scientist that matches the face. You know what I mean? So you guys got the whole package, in my opinion, man.
You know,
Appreciate that.
I got to add a little something on what you just talking about the mad scientist. So Jimmy and I got to actually see his lair, his lab, and it's exactly what you would picture. I'm not gonna.
You guys need to get some photos of it, man. I'm telling you, it would help out. Get some photos of it.
I'll tell you what. When we saw his lab, I'm like, all right, two things. This guy never sleeps, and he is focused. And I'll just leave it at that. That's all I'll say. He is a man of vision, and I'm just happy to be on this team, man. I'm just trying to keep up barely, but I'm just trying to keep up.
That's what you want, though, guys. I mean, you guys got the whole package. You guys got such a great team that you've put together. You do have a great, loyal community. What's great is seeing them, people in like this community. I'm serious about this. Guys, the ones that have stuck around, you believe, right? Find a project you're passionate about and dig for gold there. Invest in this. Stop when your buddies are telling you about some other dumb project that's opening up. Already know you got it. This is it. You found it. This is one of my two favorite projects. You know what I mean? Forever holds. You know what I mean? And so it's one of those things where you got gold right here, and you're about a month away from really starting for it to go crazy. Right.
Yep.
We went on the hype train, and that's all what all these projects do, right? It's all on the hype, and then it dumps. That's what they all do. And then it's the tech. How good is it? You guys, everybody just saw the video game. All this stuff, they're like, hey, what's up? It's here. They're just working out the kinks because you can do it fast or you can do it right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's more important is these guys are doing it right. Yep. They're going through all the stuff. Just like you said, I went through the certificate because people wanted it. You know, just because it said the stamp on it, right? Just like people get excited when it's got the stamp on something. It's because it said Louis Vuitton. I bought it.
Right.
That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
It's a brand name thing. Yeah.
It says Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? Anyway, sorry guys.
Yeah,
no.
I'm just, as you notice, I just started to sit back and you can do your thing.
We don't even need to answer questions. You're answering them all.
Yeah, I would just say that, you know, I only do projects right now that I believe in. I don't even look at other ones. I've been luckily I've been successful in what I do, and I'm not Mr. Tech guy at all. You know, I'm the guy that made a living on reading people and body language. And so that's what I really look at. It's not what you say, it's what you say, but I'm looking at the 90% of what you don't say. And that's what's made me a lot of money. So
Let me ask you a question real quick. What's the other project? You said there's 2 projects. We have to know. We have to know.
There's another one that I was talking to Armando today. You know, Armando knows about it, but it's called PIN. It's called the PIN token.
Okay.
And so it's a New Zealand company, but it's a payment system that figured out also a way to get past gas fees. And they're in New Zealand, and they're just young, just launched in December. But it's really fledgling company. But it's one of those things where they already have figured it out over there to do where they've already built the system to store stuff on the blockchain.
All right.
So they already have one of the largest medical companies in New Zealand that says, I want it. You know what I mean? Because they can cut the price what Amazon charges them in half. And then it's auto buys on the token. So that's a smart thing that they did to actually buy back the tokens. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So and these guys are upfront. They're good. They're you know, the first time I met the guy, I spent 2 hours just grilling him. You know, I'll ask people some weird questions because I want to see how they squirm and I want to see if they're honest.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's like, I'm going to ask you some weird stuff just because I want to see if you're an honest guy. I want to see if you're going to squirm. I want to see if you're going to do it
at night.
Yeah. You know, it's some funny stuff like that. How you lose your virginity, bro?
I could picture him doing this with the spotlight on the desk, you know?
Yeah.
So where were you on this? Yeah. That's crazy.
And so,
that's awesome.
But it's because they're recession proof, guys, because, you know, in my belief right now, you know, the US especially, you know, the whole world's hanging on by a thread, in my opinion, of just having a recession. And so what companies are going to make it through that? This is one of those ones, the gaming. And now the other side of it is what he's talking about, is going after these companies. Because he's not only is he going to be able to go after this, Nick, you guys, you're going to be able to cut the costs of it.
Right.
So when you go to people, you're like this, well, what if I could tell your security is going to be the highest security you could possibly get? Nobody could go in and steal anything from you or lie about it, right? And we could cut the price in half. Does that sound better?
Yeah,
way better.
Can't argue with that.
No.
Yeah.
There's no
ROI
kind of
3
idea.
months.
Yeah.
You know, right. There you go.
Yeah. And that's what it is. And you guys are jumping into that now. I was just excited about the token. Now you're like, hey, we're jumping into all these things because there's a thirst for it right now. There is a thirst for it. And the companies that aren't going to jump on are going to get left behind.
Sure.
That's just what's going to happen. And so it's very exciting what you guys are doing, man. And the token and the content, that's just what I want to say to the holders, guys, is the content that you have available to share with people and friends and videos is unbelievable. There's no other token that I know of that has that.
Yep.
Not only that, but if they want to see the people, they can watch these videos.
Every
Wednesday.
Wednesday
Every
night,
single
8 p.m.
Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yep,
And you
here.
can go back to one
West Rada
show 'em.
concert. We're here.
It's just like, you know, but take advantage of these prices. I keep buying every day. Just buy, whatever, a little chunk every day. And,
dollar cost averaging, ECA. Just buy no matter what.
Exactly. And I was one of the original guys. And, you know, what's funny? I bought it because Justin told me to. I didn't even look at it.
You trust that guy?
Yeah.
Let's spend the last 5 minutes talking about Justin. Really?
There's only a couple people that I have like that, but he was one. I'm like, okay, cool. You know,
For
and
sure,
I dropped
for
it.
sure.
We love Justin.
Into it.
Yeah.
And so, but he loves you guys, and you're his favorite project. You know, I would probably argue with you that PIN is his other favorite project because we're in that one together. And so,
oh, nice.
We're.
I mean, now that you answered all my questions. I don't know if you guys have anything. I just want to know how you met Justin.
Was it eating wings?
We met on another project that we were both fighting each other for the higher spots on the chart. So, you know, 1 week he'd do it and 1 week I'd do it. And we were just fighting each other and we were having fun, man. And you know, there's certain times in the community where you have people that can change the atmosphere of the community. Justin has the ability to do that. You know what I mean? Where he stays positive, he stays constructive, you know what I mean? And he keeps it professional, and he'll spend the time because he cares about people. See, that's one of the big things. Not many people actually care about people, you know, that are willing to listen to the complaint that you've heard probably 100 times, make them feel heard. And then also, just because sometimes you just got to puke all over you. And you just got to let them puke all over you. This just happens sometimes. But then you're like, I'm here. Yeah. And
That's awesome.
he has the ability to do that. And, we have similar skills and something like that. And the project went through some tough times, and there were certain people that held it together. And that's how we were born out of it, man, because when you go through the tough times, you find out who has the juice. You guys know, being in the military, as soon as those bullets start flying, you know what's up.
We weren't actually.
It was the other guys.
It was the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We live vicariously through them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Their stories.
But that's the thing.
But no, they know. Oh,
but
they know.
Right.
Whether it's a street fight, doesn't matter. You can have the guys that talk all you want. They're all buddy, and I'm tough. And then as soon as the punches start flying, like Mike Tyson said it best, everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden the plan changes. And so that's how we met, man. And you got a real good dude there that supports your community. And you're going to get some new holders in. I've been telling people, all right, it's time to jump back in, you guys. Come on. There's some people that you're going to be getting some new people in here.
That's awesome, man.
Man.
Well, I got to love this community, man. I got to thank everybody. We wouldn't have time to name them all one by one, but the whole community. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I want to make sure
you guys got a great community, man. Like every time I do pop in there, and I don't pop in that much just because I know Justin's holding it down. You know what I mean? You don't need two people to do it. And I have to hold down a couple other communities that are in there that need a lot of help. And but you got a great one, man. Every time I come, it's good. But you got just that great content, man. All the stuff you guys put together is just first class. You know, and if people don't get it, go look at these other communities, the kind of graphics and stuff they're putting out. I mean, it's freaking garbage. Then they have, 20, 30, $50 million market caps. I mean, it just blows my mind. But I guess that's the question everybody has to ask yourself. Do you want to be a part of something real?
Yep.
Do you want to be a part of something?
Slow and
steady. You know what I mean? Do you want to be a part of something that the team that, hey, it doesn't matter what the chart looks like. We're still moving forward because we know the vision. It could go down super low, but it doesn't matter because we know. And that's what you see. You guys all exude confidence. I know where this is going. And if you guys knew what I knew, then you would do it.
Right.
You would buy more.
Know? Yep.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do you know that we don't know? Hold up.
You guys keep moving forward no matter what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You show up every week. You keep moving forward. You got the founder, and you can tell, man. And what's great is he doesn't care about the money. And that's what I like. I like projects where the guys don't care about the money, man. They care about changing people's lives. They care about putting out stuff that will, blow people's minds. And it's just
all the monetary stuff just follows.
Yeah,
absolutely.
If you worry about that first, the things will tank, right?
Well, it's also
man. The product. Oh, go ahead.
You make a living out of what you get, right? But you make a life on what you give.
Ooh,
I like that, man.
When
can you start on the Warrior Hour as a permanent co-host, man? I'm telling you, man.
You're like a hype man.
You got the juice. Come on, man.
You're like the party. What do you call that when you bring a party? A DJ brings like a party instigator or a party motivator.
A DJ.
That's what they're called.
The MC. Hype man.
Yeah. The hype man. You came with the DJ. You're like, hey, everyone, let's go dance. No, I don't want that. Come on. You know what it is. This guy's going to play great music. You got to get here now. You got to get on the floor. What are you doing?
Let's get it. Well,
and then boom.
If I could say one serious thing, in all seriousness, really, what I get excited about is when prices like this do happen and you have loyal community members. Because one of the projects I'm doing well in, I bought it at the all-time high. Well, it went 10 times below that. I bought it at $65,000 for a trillion, and it went down to 6,000 per trillion. So I bought it at an all-time high, but it brought down, I call it dollar cost averaging, right? But I just kept believing it and kept doing it, and it ended up paying off big. But the opportunity I had was able to 10 times my bag. So there's people in this right now that have money in other projects, other crypto projects and things like this that I guarantee majority of them are not going to do what you think they're going to do. And you could pull that out in here. Yes, sit on it for another month, because once it hits, you're not going to grab it in time. That's what everybody thinks. Well, I'm just going to let it sit over here just for a little bit longer. And then once that chart goes up, once this thing hits, it's going to be like this. You're going to go from where we're at right now, then it's going to hit 20 million market cap. You're going to be pissed. And if it just like you did last time. when it hit the all-time high. So we're just waiting for that next all-time high, which I believe will be next month. That's just my belief. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right.
You guys heard it here.
You guys,
Let's see if
9
I'm right.
p.m. Eastern.
Mr.
Warrior
Paisano, Mr. Paisano.
Mr. Paisano.
We gotta have him back. I know I say that a lot, but we've had some great we've had some great guests on the show, man. And this was yet another highlight, man. So we appreciate you dropping your knowledge.
Thank you for being with us. Thank you so much for being with us, sir.
You made our interview session easy
by
going off on your monologue, which we loved, by the way. So that's why I just once you started going, I'm like, I'm good. I'll just sit back and have some tea.
Let's just go.
That was awesome,
yeah.
Man. Got to have you back on again. I hope so.
Yeah. Paisano, again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
The other day, our one-on-one, and thank you so much for your time this evening. I know, I think you're in the West Coast, so hopefully you still have the rest of your evening to enjoy. And, I'm sure we will chat again.
Yeah.
I hope we chat.
Good talking to you guys. Yep.
Cheers, my friend. Have a good one.
All right, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's a beautiful island he's on. Look at that, man.
I know. Wow.
Yeah, birds behind him and everything. Yeah.
Guys, we didn't have to do anything.
Everybody just ran the show for us today. We just sat here with our thumbs up.
This was an easy show. I like this show.
You know what? I'll tell you what, man. I couldn't go through all the tech stuff that Nick was talking about. I mean, like I said, I'm getting a fundamental understanding of it, but listening to him go into the nuts and bolts of what it's really all about, man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Paisano, man, it was great. Again, we've really had some of the best guests. So
yes, Paisano, thank you. But
let's get into it.
Contest winners. I got the top 3. Would you guys like to see them?
Yeah.
I have them up. Eric, I don't know if you have it up. I have it up already.
Go ahead, Armando. I'm going to let you take over since
all
right. I got
you
the
have
top
such a
3.
soothing tone to your voice. Go ahead.
Sometimes I try.
Going by Twitter handle.
Twitter handle. Let's go from the. There were
3.
10 winners.
Go 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, of course. For some reason, I was going to go 1, 2, 3. Which
10. There's 10 winners. The other winners will be notified by Twitter.
Thank you. So yes, the 10 winners will be notified all via Twitter message. But coming in at number 3. Let me make sure I got this right here before I, I don't want to choose the wrong one here. So number 3, let me share my screen.
Oh, you're sharing screens.
And Eric, how much does number 3 get, Eric? How much? Let's tell him.
Yep.
Let's tell him. Is this not memorized?
No, 3. Is it 3,000?
Come on, man. Coming in at number 3, Eric will get you your winning, the real winnings. But coming in at number 3 is dun dun dun. Boy Nera. Woo! Boy Nera, congratulations, you are number 3. And I don't know if you can hear me because I got the volume on there that I can't. So I can't. So yes, Foynera, congratulations. You are number 3. Ooh, look at that. Look at that team. That's amazing. And you guys are seeing my screen. Everyone can see this screen.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Foynera, congratulations. We will be contacting you via Twitter. All right, guys. That was Foynera.
Still
number
going.
3. What did you guys think of the commercial?
I mean, it
That
looks
was
awesome.
I love the music too. That was cool, man. These guys are doing some really awesome stuff.
I know. So what was the cash prize on that, Eric?
3rd place is 1,500 in ORE.
Nice.
1,500 in ORE.
1,500 in ORE.
Yes.
Man.
Oh,
y'all got lucky.
You know what you could buy with that? You could buy a lot of video editing software to make more.
I know, but you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna hold.
You're gonna hold your ORE.
As Paisano said, man, that 15.
Yes.
All right, number 2. Oh, I was so excited when I found out that this guy. I gave it away. It's a dude. But here comes number 2. Where is he? Oh shoot. Number 2 is. He comes out with a ton of videos.
Yeah.
On the Telegram community, I guess you can tell who it is. That's Aries Crypto God. Our boy. Aries Crypto God. He posts a
Damn, Aries.
ton of stuff on the Telegram community. So, again, very, very, very thankful for you. And I don't know if you can hear me again, because this volume is loud. But, yes. Eric, what does our boy Aries Crypto God?
$2,000 worth
Two.
of ORE tokens.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
$2,000
2 G's.
worth
2
of
G's.
ORE
Oh,
tokens.
no.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. 2 G's.
My lord.
My
He's
goodness.
gonna hold on to
Why did
that.
I enter?
Yeah.
I hope, man, that too. Oof. 2 G's today. Man, I should have entered. Was that allowed? Was that allowed?
Come on. Is it unethical? Nah. Come on.
No. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get this. Number 1. I got to share screen, don't I? Number 1 is, come on, share, baby.
Caleb Mon.
And I actually like, and I do like this one.
Caleb Mon.
Caleb, look at this.
Warriors.
Look at this,
Warriors.
man. Warriors.
Look at all those. Look at those handsome dudes.
Did we choose the ones that always had a picture of us?
Not intentionally, I don't think.
Yeah. And again, the video. I don't know how the videos are coming in on your side because I am streaming.
It's just a little choppy
again,
because
Okay. All right.
Look at this. Look at those awesome graphics.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
Did you see?
Look at
I
that.
love how he had the shirts and the water bottles coming out of the box.
My guy hooked it
Yeah,
up.
that's pretty
Yeah,
cool because
he did a
that
good
we
job.
did ask folks to help promote our shop. So these top 3 will be posted on our socials to get out there. Maybe you'll gain new followers to do whatever you want to do with those followers. But
Right on.
What did the number 1 spot win? What did
$3,000. I thought we already
$3,000.
$3,000 worth of yummy
Ain't nobody
guns.
got time for 3,000. I got a ton of time for $3,000.
$3,000 for yummy guns.
That's a lot of yummy guns. That's a lot of ore.
You killed the share.
Jeez,
Hey,
Louise.
I do want to say this though. All the videos that we saw were pretty rad, pretty cool stuff. I can't believe I just said rad, but I did.
Radical,
awesome.
How are
dude.
you, man?
Really, no, really, that was really. It was heartfelt to see the community engaged and making those awesome videos. They're all stellar, man. I don't know how these guys got good at that, man. Like that many, video editors and content creators for that. So that was awesome, man. Guys, thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. I don't want this party to end. I think there's an after party. I think
there's an after party now. We're gonna have an after party tonight.
Yeah, man. You got your backstage pass.
I got my backstage pass. So for those still watching, I know we're about 18 minutes over than our typical Warrior hour because an hour is only.
How can you not though, man? Hey, and you know what? We talked the least, which was
we did.
Nice.
This was a good time.
Nice,
this was
man.
a good time. Saved my throat because I've been coughing for a month and a half now. So.
Yep. So we got to talk to Nick, the founder. It's always great to have him. And
There's also something cool coming up. Speaking of talking to Nick, there is like a webinar coming up that Nick's doing, and I might have just sent everybody the link. There's a link.
That's gonna be tickets are free too, by the way.
It's free. Yeah, that's free to check this out.
Online.
It's actually from Finimize, and there's this is coming up in a couple weeks, I believe, and you can hear Nick talk about blockchain, and you can find these links on our Twitter and on our Facebook, and you can sign up, and it's free.
Yep.
Cool.
That's going to be a huge event. That will be a huge event.
It will be huge. It's already like 6,000 RSVP'd or something. It's insane.
Yep.
Wow. Ooh,
and I heard it's going to get a lot more, even closer, more than likely. So, I don't know if it'll sell out. I mean, it's live and it's from.
We'll put the link in the description.
Yep. But sign up now while you can.
Yeah.
I don't know if I doubt there's a cutoff, but you never know. So.
Guys, after party, I'm in the mood to play some Osiris Protocol on our Discord.
After party's on the Discord. The link is in the description to the Discord.
After party.
Head on down there.
Like to join, please. You guys can start logging in now to the Discord links. That's
Pretty sure
there.
Nick's gonna be hanging out. Pretty sure Colin's hanging out. I'm sure
Let's
Lucas.
put it in the. Hey, Eric, can you put the Discord links in all the Telegram communities
I
while we
can.
say?
Yes,
Let's
I
put
can.
it all up in there. Let's put it in our on the Discord channel. Let's put it on our Twitter.
Yep.
All that
Let's get it on
stuff.
the
But
Twitter.
again, thank you so much, everyone, for your time this evening. Thank you, Nick.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Paisano, for blowing our minds with what's coming with Black Knight, as you can see, and you know, a brand new perspective, I think, right? From again, we started with just a token, we became a game, we became a system, and now we're focusing on the foundation that actually allows all this to happen. And what does that do? That allows us, the company, to grow.
Yep.
Right. So again, the game is great. The forge, the stealth, that all will work. But now we have another segment that just focuses on the blockchain. So crazy times are coming. Crazy times are coming. Hodl with us, however you want to pronounce it. As Paisano said, this is one of those forever holds, right? Because this is something you can give your kids, right? As Ryan Mata said, sell all your Legos, sell your kids, buy the token. Now's the time.
What if I kept my Legos and sold my kids? Is that allowed? I don't know if that's allowed.
OEKE.
I can't part with my Legos, my man. All right, guys, I'm going to see you at the after party. I'm going to go get a bottle of Alizé from the liquor store.
Alizé.
Thank you so much, everyone. To everyone watching, to everyone who will be watching. Really appreciate your time.
Millions and the millions.
Millions and billions.
Yeah, we're actually in the billion mark. I think we just.
I know. We're more than McDonald's. We just served everybody.
Right. Served.
Served.
You got served.
You got served.
Great movie. Great
Right
movie.
on.
You got served.
This is Red 5 standing by.
Take care, guys. See you
All
on
right,
Discord.
everybody, be killer.
Introducing the Cool Wallet Pro, an enhanced hardware wallet the size of your credit card. It packs the most sophisticated cold storage technology inside, giving you full control of your digital assets whenever, wherever you need it. Cool Wallet Pro connects offline to only your mobile device within a 10-meter distance and requires you to physically confirm every transaction on your Cool Wallet Pro after checking transaction details for optimal security. Cool Wallet Pro is designed for the professional crypto user who needs more than just superior security in a hardware wallet. You can plug in directly to the world of DeFi, DEXs, and other DApps, allowing you to earn easy passive income from staking and DeFi on the best crypto blockchains. Through our extensive marketplace, you can trade, sell, and buy directly from trusted third parties, all within the Cool Wallet app. while staying anonymous, retaining data privacy, and avoiding trust risks. With Cool Wallet Pro, the key to your future is in your hands.